How to investigate an information security incident. If you got an incident response plan, it's there for a reason. Use it. Follow it. It provides guideline in your investigation. Keeps you from doing things wrong. If you don't have one, someone should be in charge of the investigation. That person should be leading it. Follow their advice. It'll help minimize the amount of harm done. Without a proper document, without proper procedures, things may not go well, but there's less chance of harm. Determine if the events actually occurred and to what extent a system or process was damaged. If you're going to do an investigation on that system, do a forensic copy of the drive. Document the image, document the incident. Here I am thinking image from to a forensic image. Document the incident. You want to create a paper trail. Assess the damage, determine the risk priority for all systems. Handle that which is the most critical, that which can do the most damage first. Prioritize. Determine if outside expertise is needed. Your people may not have enough time, they may not have enough skill. If it involves crossing other companies, in certain jurisdictions, we look at Nevada, person doing forensic investigation must be a licensed private investigator. Most states do not have that requirement. A few do. So make sure you're following the law. You may need that outside person because the law dictates it. Notify local law enforcement if needed and or if desired. Your company may not want to make it public. You contact law enforcement, it is now public record. It'll appear in the local newspaper. It might appear in the nightly news. Do you want that exposure? Remember, the police have as many resources as they choose to spend. You only have the resources that belong to your company and how much you're willing to spend. There's a big difference between the two. Do you really want to eat into profitability and explain to the shareholders why you didn't report it to the police because you didn't think they needed their money? But then again, you can say we didn't report because it could have had a negative impact on the stock. But then again, it may end up in the annual report anyway and become public knowledge because of it. So reporting may not be that bad. Secure the scene so that the hardware is contained. You go to a crime scene, that yellow police tape all around the place. Same concept. Make sure people do not go in trampling over evidence, destroying things, rendering the crime scene useless. Collect all necessary evidence. Tag it and bag it. Could be electronic, hardware components, telephony system components. Take pictures. Digital pictures work in court. They have metadata that can show whether or not they have been altered. I know we all see pictures of the mall, cat in a samurai costume with a sword. Okay, that's obviously staged or altered. But in the case of a proper digital image, you can tell if it's been altered. There's metadata that will have details about the image. If there's any changes, it is obvious to a proper forensic investigator. Interview personnel to collect additional information concerning the crime and report the investigation findings to the required people. You have a crisis call communications plan. Make sure the right people know.